It was very well presented. We enjoyed it. We loved the music. We used to go to a luncheonette after school every day, and there was a jukebox, and that was our thing. We used to play music and hang out for an hour, and then run home and watch Bandstand. But the jukebox was a big part of our teenage years.
So what was...
Well, music like that brings you back to when you were young. And it's the music that we both enjoy very much. We're not into what's happening today.
That's for sure. And personally, I had an internal awakening when I heard the Wurlitzer. Everything seemed to open up.
Yeah.
A happy time in my life. And it was very well done, especially the Patsy Cline.
Brought me right back to Mary's. It was a soda shop in North Tarrytown. And you went there after school,
Right.
you know, with ice cream sundaes, and you could dance in the little area. But it was kind of a hangout. Nice place to be, nice time of our life.
And it was very wholesome sound. It's something, I can still hear it.
Yeah.
And hearing it again tonight was really a treat. I really enjoyed it. Yep. The Wurlitzer, you know, just hearing it today
right.
brought it all back. That wholesomeness, like you mentioned, the bass was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does a couple of things. It gives people information they didn't have. And a lot of times people know a song and they think, oh, I know the song, and they don't realize that there is so much more to the song than the simple song. So there's an educational value. I think there's a really deep emotional value. It begins to get people reminiscing. One of the ladies said, oh, it reminds me of where I went, where there was a jukebox, and her father sold jukeboxes, and she was remembering bits and pieces of her life. And as you get toward the end of your life, you have much more to remember than look forward to, and we should rejoice in the remembering.
Your center like this?
Well, I think that it helps bring people together. A lot of seniors are somewhat isolated. They don't, especially if they don't have family nearby, and the social activities of the club bring people together. And this did it in a way that everybody shared these memories. I mean, it was a way of coming together, not to play bingo or watching television, but to share memories. And that was a very useful thing, I think. Seniors have difficulty coming out at night. Seniors have to have ramps or accessibility. Even some of the ramps are not very accessible, actually. And then it has to be presented in a way that takes into account that many seniors don't hear very well. So there's a lot of factors that come into programming for seniors that when people think about programs, they don't necessarily incorporate that into what they're planning. Seniors are very relevant. And for seniors to realize how important what they have shared and what they have known is so important. And in our society, we need to learn how to have the seniors pass it on.
I thought your documentary was excellent. The presentation was something I didn't expect, and I thought it was fantastic. I really appreciated the way it was put together, and of course the music that was chosen, I really enjoyed. Oh my goodness, does that bring back memories? I can remember as a teenager, I lived in Yonkers, and we would go every Friday night to this little club room that our Catholic church had a jukebox in there, and my boyfriend, which turned out to be my husband, we would do the jitterbug and listen to Haley and the Comets and all of the music in that, you know, mid-50s. That was my era at the time. And I still enjoy that music. Totally different music I like now, but I do enjoy it very much. What I think is it brings back a lot of memories. And as the seniors sit here at ages 50, 60, 70, and 90, and my mom lived to over 100, it brings back memories of when they were young, teenagers, young wives, when they were going out dancing. I know my parents were big dancers, and they would go to dances in the 20s and 30s. And I think it's the memories that the seniors enjoy. And listening to the music that sometimes they haven't heard in years. Absolutely. Listening to music for seniors is very important for them mentally, socially, and physically, I think.
I liked the presentation. It was very informative. I liked all that music that he put on. I'm a jukebox owner, so this is interesting to me. And you both did a very good job with the presentation.
The jukebox program, Jukebox Memories, was a fascinating and really interesting, informative, historical program, and we were really delighted to have it here, be able to host it here, and also to see so many people from the community come out to see the program. Well, I think it's important for all ages, but we try to do a lot of programs for seniors here, and I think that they welcome the opportunity to be able to relate to something that they may have grown up with, or something that elicits a memory for them. And so, it was delightful to see so many of them here. I hope that you share this with other seniors and other community members, and really with kids who want to learn a little bit more about the history of American music.